Give me 1 second, everybody. There we go. Sorry, y'all, just setting everything up real quick. Because starting a stream is always more than just like I'm actually having like the stream on. It's just I have to promote. I have to just branch out everywhere, and then I'll be able to go. But while I'm doing all this, how are you guys doing today? I set up a light, or like I have my light charged this time, so like you guys can actually see my pretty face. What's good, you guys? How are you guys doing on this fine afternoon? I am currently just chilling. We're almost finished, guys. Like we're so close to reaching the goals that we are looking at the moment. Yeah, no, I feel you spiritually on that one, by the way. Ikuo. I won't lie, bro. Like midterms are just an absolute nightmare. But overall, I'm just doing fine. Am I on keyboard? Nah. Also, Pizzazz, actually, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The world has seen your drawings, and since you drew the one about what's it called? Since you saw your drawings about snowy, tidal wave, British, and Megdi, that was hard, bro. Good job. Being an artist in itself is actually relatively hard, so when I see people actually flourish in it, then I have a tendency to be fine. It's too bad your mental went down. Anybody's mental gets down when they're not qualified to win the tournament. I think it's a normal thing to do. In all, I'm just chilling now. I'm fine. I feel okay. I'm not happy that I didn't make a medal again, and I handed out 3 Royale spots, or 2 of them this tournament. But in all, now we're just chilling. It's overall very it's very disappointing, but it's not the worst. You know why? Because with all that I've done throughout that major, one of the biggest and most important things that everybody's kind of supposed to remember here is that I just tied my placement record online with Moonin, which also means that first off, I'm not a one trick, which is awesome. Second, I mean, yeah, I'm not a one trick, and second, it goes to show that the choice that I made was actually a good one, because Scythe at the moment is pretty anti-raptor. Like, both of his weapons do really bad into Scythe. So it's just like, it's just chill. And according to, sorry, I'm just playing around in training mode at the moment, but while I just talk, it just helps clear my mind. So on top of that, overall I learned a lot, and I still qualify for the Royale. If I make 4th place 3 times in a row, then I make it to Royale. But obviously, I'm not trying to stagnate in placements. Now, with everything that I have said in mind, I am currently in a position where I have serious confidence in my character. What happened with Sandstorm? Also, I'm a Sandy Glazer, but I was sad to see you go out like that. Is there a personal reason or something going on? Well, it's mostly a mental thing, as I mentioned before. Listen, when a top player gets 3-0'd, you have to assume, bruh, that like in most cases their mental is either off or the other person is playing nuts. And at least in my personal view of the whole situation, I am in a position where I am just not playing good. And when you have somebody who has won tournaments on multiple cases, bro, the last thing they're gonna do is clock out, bro. Truly, they're not going to clock out. He basically just played under traditional 2018 Mordex, just kind of playing the video game as is without that many SIGs used, because all of the SIGs on Mordex kind of suck. That's just the truth. And against Glitchabout, the same thing happened, except this time it got even worse when I decided to lock in a character that I have not touched in months. Literal months, I did not touch that character. It looked completely crusty, like super crusty gameplay. And when you have a 4-0 record on somebody, you can assume that at some point you're doing something right, but the last thing you're supposed to do is lock in a character you're not confident in the middle of a tournament. So my 4-0 record is completely ruined, and then I just had to bear witness to a lot of unfortunate messages. Getting witch hunted on Discord and being told about how I'm falling off and how I wanted to win so bad is obnoxious, but it's nothing I haven't seen before. Zaz, if you have something on the way for me, then that's insane, and I'd appreciate it a lot. I don't know. Fan art has always been like one of my biggest, like, oh my gosh, I'm actually insane at this video game, like, moments, personally. When Kaya did her lock animation, you could literally see the dust and combos coming off her, bro. You guys can see it in my gameplay. Like, I know you guys saw it. Like, I was literally playing the video game like I'm 1700 and I'm just super unconfident against 9 deck guitars. I was bound to lose from the beginning, bro. And I knew that. But it was just like experimentation in the middle of an online tournament. I'm like, bro, I've qualified for 4th. At this point in the tournament, I tied my record. Like, dude, like sure, let's experiment here. That was a terrible idea, by the way. I should not have done that. At least not into the guy who praised on my downfall, bruh. He's been locked in for 5 tournament sets and he's only won 1, which also happens to be one of the most important tournaments for me. So at least I know. At least I just know. Impala, when you quitting Brawl? I honestly have no real idea anymore. Because I figured while I was playing the video game, like, college is really hard to balance with brawlhalla. like, don't get me wrong, it's actually still one of the hardest things I've ever done, because I want to do more stuff. Like, this, it's not what I want to do for the rest of my life, but while I still have the opportunity, I should still go for it. I thought that when I wanted to retire, it was because I felt that passion still, but I wanted to let go anyways, because I felt like college was going to be an absolute disaster for me. And even now, I still feel that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still feel like it's hard, and I feel like I'm in the position where I'm supposed to quit, but the fact that I'm still not doing it, and I'm still holding on, I'm still getting as much money as I am, probably goes to show that it's not really the best idea to make such a quick call on, like, the potential end of a chapter in my life. You know what I'm saying? Also, bro, they're not cooking me. When you get like actual genuine like hates, I personally just find it funny at this point, because I've heard so much of it that it's just like, it's just whatever. Nobody can make me feel bad about anything. They're on the internet, remember that. What's y'all opinion on Magyar? Dude, Magyar is the worst character in this video game. If you want to make it work, then by all means, but I'm just saying, bro, I don't recommend it. I really just don't recommend it. Lock in DJ Hugan? Dude, I might. Fourth isn't falling off. At least for me, guys, because when your whole career online is getting anything but third or above, it's just like, if anything, this is the greatest I've ever played. Truly it is. Hey Impala, don't you think you were moving way too much and that made you miss your side punishes during the tourney? Depends on where we're looking. When I was fighting against Alex, I actually felt a lot of misses, but the reason for that was also because I wasn't taking my time into Alex. But another reason for that was because when I was fighting against Alex, I was completely aware that it only takes a couple interactions to really start losing. That's how it feels spiritually against a Terros player, and any top player who's ever fought against Terros will tell you that. I mean, I move as much as I do because I want to implement new dash into my gameplay. And the reason for that is because bro, there are too many weapons that currently are so blessed by new dash, katars and gauntlets, and maybe orbs specifically, that I just can't be in a position where I feel stuck and just kind of plant myself in the center when I don't have the weapons that I used to have. But it's not a bad idea. You're playing scythe like bow? I wouldn't agree with that. I only wouldn't agree with that because if I played scythe like bow, bro, I would not be succeeding right now. Of course, I can always succeed more, but I know why. Offstage is a fundamental only like, you can only seriously bully somebody into orange. Maybe you can snag an opportunity, but honestly, it's like still like opportunistic. And I know I'm playing the weapon a little strangely, but I mean, ultimately, I still know what I'm doing. Because I'm constantly sending these opponents into the air. So, like, let's say, like right now, you guys see the screen in neutral, right? Whenever I'm, like, looking for an opening, and, like, I just see D-light range, I immediately go for it, and at this point, it's a juggle. Like, and then you set up into an end light. You might set up into reading an after dodge after that end light. Or you side light, and then just go for the 50-50 end light. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, this goes into juggling, and it's not too far off from bow, which is why I play scythe the way I do. What do you think is better, Mirage or Wushang? I mean, I won't lie, bro. Scythe is extremely timeless, and gauntlets suck. To be honest, they really suck. So I'd say Mirage if you're looking for that entire overall kit, especially since speed is starting to run out of relevance. I might still be used to my old playstyle. Also, yeah, we're gonna play ranked in a few. I just wanted to answer a couple more questions. You struggle to kill both weapons. I mean, realistically, yes. I mean, the whole idea behind both scythe and bow off stage is you either kill early or you have to bully them to death to actually snag a dub, like off stage. So like, you guys saw my match against Fussy, where like I was in the position just constantly just trying to bully the opponent. But when you're opportunistic with both scythe and bow, which have weapons that are both designed to knock the person away over and over again, that's essentially what we have to do to get the kill done. And it's fine. I struggle to kill, but the trade-off is I have many more opportunities in neutral. So the reason why that's important is because when I fight against opponents who has multiple opportunities, I have the same ones as them. So I'll just constantly be able to cover a wall. I'll constantly be able to catch the opponent in the middle of like a situation where I actually have to clean out. Do you have any advice for lower leveled players when it comes to neutral and brawl? I have a general tip. I do have like just like a general tip. And in this case, it's just make sure that when you're playing the video game, you know exactly what you're doing. And this is before things start to get wonky with your experience in the video game. So let's say I'm fighting this vector right here. If I'm going to engage on this opponent, like, you can keep it simple. Some people are more influenced by movement, which is why top players do it so much. But for me, I prefer to just keep it slow. A quick walk forward D-light allows me to not only have my advantage, but helps me understand that in most cases they will be contesting me on the ground or not, which is usually the first opening in neutral. And of course, with the proper decks, you always have Nair Sarah True. At least against this defense, as long as it's 5 or above for Moonin. So it's just, that's just how we deal with neutral. Make sure that whatever you do, bro, do not be unconfident in the middle of the game, or you'll end up like me yesterday, or a couple days ago. I think you should go for directional chase dodge versus nair after move, bro. That is so old, bro. Have you ever met a mobile brawlhalla player? Yes. They're a little bit annoying because they talk about how they play on mobile and how many disadvantages they're in, but yeah, I've met a couple. Thoughts on this eventually getting a 9-dex legend? Dude, one of them already exists. It's Linfei, and Linfei's annoying. Like, I wouldn't say she's broken, but dude, 9-dex guitars, get me out of here. Release me, bro. When do you usually stream? It's literally, it's just during these times. I'm always playing usually during 5 all the way to 7, and then just go from there. What do you think about Lopez? Dude, Lopez is in a position to start winning. I was in a hotel room with Hardy, MJ, Jetbean, and Hughes. It was like 2 a.m. Yeah, it was 2 a.m. Hughes couldn't sleep, obviously, because he won the tournament. So it was just like, what is there to sleep for? Like, you can't like depression sleep your way out of it because you just won. So he came to our room because his was right next to ours. So he just started talking to us about the tournament. And he told us about Lopez just kind of existing. People like they believed that Lopez was their best player like ever. And it's starting to we're starting to take notes on like how this is starting to progress for them. Like now Lopez is not only placed as high as he has, but he's improved significantly over the past one. Again, it's a disaster and I can't wait to fight him, I guess, but yeah, it's just another good player. The reason why he was banned made complete sense, though. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, nah. Use makes Lopez sound like an urban legend, bro. For sure. Would you main a legend having Bone Orb? I would give up everything to have a Bone Orb legend. You think NA will ever be on top again? We've had a situation like this before. We'll be fine. Kind of. What stats are required for Nair Snare True on Scythe? You need to have just the speed and the... You need to have enough speed and strength. So for me, it's just 7. Yeah, you have to have 7 dex and you have to have a certain amount of speed. I'm not sure how much of it you need to have, but I know that Mirage has it, and I'm pretty sure she's at like 5 or 6. Any tips on making reads with Spear or Scythe? Once you're in a juggle situation like this, there's something called after dodging, which a lot of people don't really know about. And it's what makes all of these top players look so like, oh my god, they're reading everything. Essentially, once this dodge ends right here, and they go for, and like the iframes just end, either they go for the grounded option, which is just a fast fall or stay low and not jump, or they go for the jump right after. And this is what obviously puts them in a position where they can just read this right here. And since you can constantly put everybody in the juggle position with Scythe and Spear, I'd argue that you should just do exactly that. We don't exactly read exact reads. You know, nobody can really do that. But there's optimizations for certain reads that give out higher damage, but if you want more success in neutral, I suggest you go for this instead. You know, it is a little funny though, because I am the last one that NA has ever had. Even now. And 2 years are starting to pass by very quickly, so I mean, I'm still proud. Now, what else? How about bow boots? Oh my god, same goes, bro. Like, I just want to have fun. And I haven't, we don't have a bow legend, like, since Moonin that has been on other, like, weapons, you know? Orb and boots are, like, the first things I'm looking at. Bow greatsword sounds disgusting in like, a bad way. I don't really want to play that. But bow and orb would be so devious, bro. I would love to do that. I'd love to get on that. Bro, my mom got completely... Bro, she exploded, I'm not gonna lie. Well, so did I when I was on the toilet, but you get the idea, right? What kind of stats would you want bow boots and bow orb to have if it were to ever happen? Well, I mean, orb and boots are both reliant on speed, and so is bow. Just for the sake of air drifts, because move punishes are pretty much guaranteed. So make it like 7 speed, I mean. The dex should be low, because I don't mind playing low dex. And plus, there's not really that many true combos except the essentials. It's not. It's just whatever. What else? For strength, max it out. Make sure it's like 7 dex, or 7 strength, I mean. And then like 4 defense. Just really dive into the meta, bro. Like, really give me something to... Give me a seriously timeless pick. Oh wait, I'm not on Dex. Dance. Oops. Ranked, please? Of course. Let's get to it.
Online.
Alright, see who's in the queue. I wonder what it's looking like at the moment. What does 7 decks give you on Moonin? It gives you the classics. So, like, 6 decks already unlocks every bow combo that you need, but 7 decks on Scythe gives you a couple niches that are actually extremely useful and neutral against certain players or certain legends. So let's say I'm playing against Sero, Snare is true universally up until like maybe Orange, which we have to pay you to play 2s, thousands of dollars. What was your highest elo ever? I'm pretty sure I was eventually 2900. It's only a blurry memory because I have been through the ranked grind on so many different cases that it's just like nothing that I haven't seen before. What's tech chasing on Brawlhalla? I actually have no idea, but I'd imagine it has something to do with using new dash to like stay close to the opponent. What's your pre-tourney routine? First thing, wake up like 2 hours before a tournament. The meals are usually something really calorie dense, so we usually stick it to McDonald's and Taco Bell to get it right for me. And the reason for that is because I tend to not eat breakfast at all. So what I do instead is I just take in like really calorie dense food that'll just keep me away from like eating too much or just staying hungry, I mean. Wait until you guys find out Sandstorm lied to you guys about how much he's practiced. That bumbling idiot. Sure, you need breakfast, stop torturing yourself like that. Of course, that's why we eat. That's why I eat like fast food breakfast. It's like it's a lot of calories, but I end up hungry at the end of the day anyways. So that goes to show that all the calories being burnt are just like aiming towards my head. That's why it's just good for me. But only in that moment, of course. Would you have the most fun fighting in tourneys? Sandstorm, because it feels like nothing to fight him. Servers are not so good. Oh, I mean, I don't really think so. That was obvious. Like, it was like the first thing I went for, but I decided to not press the dodge button just to feel something. I have a tendency to do that. I don't even know why though. There we go.
Player 2 wins.
You still play GT? I still do. I just kept the recordings to low because I've been so tunneled in on brawlhalla, just to kind of avoid playing so much. Who's your best team in twos? I'd imagine it's the Clem-Paula combo. Whoever's doing that 100 emoji in the chat, bro, chill. I don't even know what I said, that was so factual, bro. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted. My best teammate in twos though is Clem for sure. I think like Clem is great, bro. Like we were playing in twos. We played twos like semi-casually. It's just like we'll try our best anyways to succeed if we can. But if we lose then it's just whatever, because twos to me is whatever. It doesn't matter who I lose to. If you won against me in twos, then good for you. Because I am like 1700 at the end of every season in twos. Unless I care enough to actually grind it out for one season, which is usually never. Jesus, this guy's flowchart is like it's like there's cobwebs and dirt. Just why is it so old? Like you could just tell, like in his gameplay, bro. It's like 3 years old, at least. People have like certain flowcharts where it's like all it takes is for them to like play at the same pace as other people, but it's one of the things that really stop people from improving. It's when you only have one certain way that you'll really beat somebody. And that's a really important tip. It's just like make sure that your playstyle varies, bro. And if you're not hitting somebody that often when they're doing something different, then that means that you need to update your flowchart game. Here.
Yo.
Yep. What's good, Kevsta?
What's up? I know you're streaming.
Okay, word. In the middle of a clutch. Give me 1 second.
You're good, you're good.
You're Ryan.
Victory.
Ah, unlucky.
Player 1 wins.
How you been, bruh?
I've been chill. Just playing ranked while I answer questions. People are constantly bringing up the losses to me, but I mean it's expected, bro. I literally just threw for fun.
I didn't watch your set. I didn't watch the tourney at all, actually. Did you like lose in a bad way, or?
Yeah, it's like both of my losses were in 0-3 fashion, bro.
Oh shit.
But it's not like oh, I actually just got severely outplayed. Like there's solutions to these kinds of things. I just wish I knew about them. Or like I just wish I did them properly before the tournament, because that would have been my chance to get a medal.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's like your second tourney with this legend. You got 5th, so.
I got
I know
4th.
you hold yourself to higher, or 4th.
Yeah.
I know you hold yourself to higher standards, but that's still pretty damn good.
I won't lie, bro. Online, that's my standard. Top forward or death. Why do you support Israel? Dude, I don't know. I don't support anybody or anything. I only support brawlhalla. What do I as a brawlhalla player have? Like, what do I as a brawlhalla player have any business in like conflicts that are about like the humanity, bro?
They're just trying to bait you into saying something, bro.
I know. It gets obnoxious after a little while. It's like the same thing as if I got like, as if like a 2200 just came into my replies and called me washed while they were on nothing in the first place, bro. Speaking of which, there was a tweet like a little while ago from someone who said that the fall-off of Impala has to be studied, and some random alt like just went in there and started like going in, bro.
Yeah, that guy was crazy.
And the only reason why I say that is because it's not me. Like, let me clarify that it's not me.
Yeah.
Like, after you receive a certain number of comments, bro, like, you can't be acting like that as a top player. It's just like, it's just foolish because it doesn't end. Which is good, because, like, without it, I wouldn't be, like
I mean,
extremely driven.
To be honest, bro, if I was a top player, I'd be flaming everybody. Like, if I got some random 2500 saying that shit, like, bitch, you're fucking ass.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Imagine. Like, me, never. Only because, like, it feels wrong to have so many people, like, are constantly just looking at every mistake you make, and you just respond to every single one. Feels like
Yeah.
bit, like, much.
Yeah, people will notice that you respond to that, and they'll just start saying that shit on purpose, just to, like, get you to talk to them. That's definitely a thing.
Bro, hang on. I'm gonna know something. There we go. Yeah.
Easy.
Why am I so handsome? Dude. Hard work and
His parents.
yeah, having two beautiful, lovely parents. I think. I haven't seen my mom's like old pictures before. Maybe she was like an ugly duckling. But she grew up to be a beautiful swan.
Okay, bro.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Fighting Nerex makes me angry, bro.
Only sometimes. Like on a bad day, bro, like if he smells like even a little bit of like not trying energy, like he'll sweat it out and like win, bro. It's so obnoxious, but it's real. Now, S-Grape actually DM'd me a little while ago asking me to give him some tips on the Hukin because he's having a hard time with bow. Bro, everybody has a hard time with bow, I'm not gonna lie. It seems that the weapon, or like, the weapon just is developed by anybody by like 3 people. And that's as far as it gets.
But it's like whatever to me, bro.
Why did you put a symbolic picture of Israel in one of the tournaments? I did?
Ah.
I mean, shoot, if I did, it was because Christianity is one of my religions, right? And the religion was first like introduced in Jerusalem. That's just where I got it from. And when you hear about the country so much, when you're like in the car with your mom, eventually, you know, you'll get there. You'll get to a point where you see the Israel flag and it's just like, I have to copy it, bro. It's everywhere. Mogs by Impala VCX is crazy. But nah. Israel, Palestine, I don't know anything. I just know how to play brawlhalla.
That's the right answer.
Imagine, bro, you just ask a 19-year-old fresh out of high school. So what are your opinions on the conflicts between two major countries, like destroying each other?
What? Oh, you don't have an opinion? What is wrong with you?
Oh.
I have an opinion. I saw some TikToks about it. I got a good opinion about it.
I saw
Okay,
Destiny on a podcast talk about it one time.
Like, okay, bro.
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna win this game, but still. I'm like starting to ramble too much. What are you studying at college? Graphic design. I remember somebody asked me what college I'm going to. Idiots.
Yo, what's your full name?
Yo, what's your address, bro? Where do you live? What's your city? What's your district?
What store did you buy your computer from? The location.
Oh, that barely touched. I wonder if I bring this back. See. Oh wow, I did it.
Oh my god. That was clean as fuck.
Why speak Spanish or any other language? Or why not speak it? Because obviously there are reasons to speak it. But there's not a lot of Spanish speakers on my streams, even when they find out that I am a Spanish speaker.
Hola. Yo puedo hablar español.
Yo tengo inconsistencias hablando español porque de vez en cuando no tengo las palabras para describir un objeto, un verbo.
3, 2, 1.
In other words, my vocabulary kind of sucks sometimes.
Yeah, same with me. I hate when you get into it with your parents and you don't have the words to say what you want to say in Spanish.
Especially if it's an argument, because then they're like, yo, you need to work on your Spanish. Like, that's not what the argument is about, bro. That's... Oh my god, bro, shut up. Shut up, Clementhy.
What do you say?
I started speaking Spanish and he started oozing. Did this guy just do that to me?
Yeah, why didn't you dodge?
I don't know. I literally just wanted to see how it would go.
I feel that spiritually, bro.
I was like, take me, bro. Let's see. Let's see.
Let's see what you're cooking.
Yeah, like, where did the 50 hours of training mode go?
Oh, look at him, he's whiplashing now. He's
Biggie copied your moon drip, by the way. I won't lie, bro. When there's like two bow players in the world, like, why does it even matter anymore? Like, I don't even know. Just feeling like he needs to complete a battle pass mission. That's actually the truth, bro. That's not what I went for. Oh god. It's Wushang, bro. It's like eternal trappage. Like, it only exists on Wushang. If I barely get hit by one more thing, I'm going to like combust and pass away.
Combust and pass away.
I'd be more than willing to move on to the next game. Bro, Red Mafia members actually know how to lock in. Like, locking in is like not a problem for them. What are your opinions on the Star Wars crossover reveals? Literally one of the greatest things this game has ever done. So, like, literally in the middle of like March, bro. It's just, all right, I guess, sure. Let me lock in. Let me lock in. I wanna have getting one seat on Derek's while I'm like autopiloting, and then I have to make excuses for my loss when I could just win. So based. Put me on a podcast.
Lock in, bro.
Alright.
Player one wins.
Hurry, Murray.
Why am I smiling? Like, it wasn't even that cool. It wasn't even that cool. It was normal for a guy like me. Which about turned up, to be honest. In your opinion, what made you struggle against him looking back, locking in a legend that I don't know how to play? Like, I know it's been a couple months, but when you don't play a legend for a couple months, you don't expect to perform with them. Experimenting in the middle of a grand major in front of my biggest op is one of the worst things you could possibly do, bro. Oh, I fought this guy while I was in the middle of bracket, bro. He didn't register, so it was just like, oh, I was hoping you'd understand, but he just went and done me. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm already playing sloppy. I be doing those options that the 1700s be doing. Lucky. That's good. Yeah, nah. If I'm not locked in, I can't win. Oh, he's actually going for it. Okay. Hold on.
Three, two, one, brawl!
I actually have like a harrowing feeling that I will be losing this best of 3. That hit? Of course it does.
3, 2, 1.
Never mind, I'm on a flat map. This can go either way. Why does it hurt so bad? Like, okay, whatever. So. Oh god, anything happens here.
Bro.
Hold up.
Hold up, who's locking in?
Justice delivered.
What's up, anime fan?
What's going on, anime? What happened?
Oh, the car's gonna be finished on Thursday, but I still need to get it registered.
Hold up. I gotta turn the mic and the desktop audio off. It'll only be for like 2 minutes, fellas. Give me a sec. We're back. We're back, gangs.
I gotta dip.
Peace.
Peace.
Estamos de regreso. De regreso. How do you say that?
Estamos de regreso. I think. Yeah.
Make
We don't say it with the double R. Also, speaking of musical mulch, I didn't know about this, but like a couple months ago on Twitter, she came out as trans.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
It was like
Yo,
it was sudden, but it was real. What's up,
What's up?
Sandwick?
not
think-
much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I won't lie, bro. Like, Boomy viewers like confuse me with musical mulch viewers,
What?
or like Boomy viewers mix you with or people who watch me mix me with Boomy when he lost a couple times to musical mulch in like a swift fashion. People just randomly bring him up in the YouTube channel. Musical mulch is a girl, yeah. She's in MTF.
Shout out to Musical Mulch.
Yeah, that musical mulch was a very nice individual, or is still a very nice individual.
I think Musical Mulch has to be one of the only players to where it's like she was just minding her own business, like just playing the game, and then like an insane fandom was just made off of like one Boomy video. This is nuts to me.
Sorry, I was in the middle of clipping.
Yeah. Shit was almost crazy.
Any tips on how to find Moonin on the character menu? Clem, you might need to pass away, bro.
Yeah, Kev, so you want
Like
to play this?
SD in game, bro.
I'm eating SATA right now.
Where you want to play Optix?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, bet. Gotta get my Ezio levels up for Darth Vader.
I got that level 35 at CO. The little phase and Paulo told me to have. That.
Hmm. Bro, to this day, I swear, like, Etsu's the character for you, bro. Because Orb and Sig is like the farthest thing from fair, bro. It's actually insane.
I remember when you said my Olgrim was my best character, and I just felt disgusted.
I remember I was playing Diana, and I got so mad at Lance that I used to have a Pocket Scarlet. And like, I do so much better. I'd actually 2-stock Pugsy like so fast and so easy. And I apologize to him for taunting for some reason. I'm such a kind-hearted individual. I forgot who it was, bro, but somebody got mad at me and just like insulted me, or like tried to insult me and then said Hugin backwards at the end, and I haven't thought of it. I've been thinking about it for a minute now. I don't think it was on Twitter. I'm pretty sure it was the Brawlhalla the general server, and yeah, it just marinates in my head. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. Oh god, it's over.
What a game.
Bro,
Player 2 wins.
What was like holy?
no words.
That hit so far.
Rematch. Hugin.
Oh yeah, no, it's dirty. Absolutely doity. Are you perfidy, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you switch out Boona mid-tourney? Bro. Don't remind me of my mistakes, bro. I got asked that like 5 times in a row. Like, I don't even know what I was doing. I was like, oh, I got this far with Boona. Maybe I could get farther with Kaya.
It's like you didn't believe.
Oh, I believed. Other people didn't. And because like they were better than me, or well, to be honest, they are better than me. Because they're better than me, but they're not better at the legends that I play, bro. I just believed them. so.
Bro, why does a gallon of water feel so bad to drink?
I know, bro. It feels like poison, actually.
So my body's decaying.
The only person next to Musical Mulch who I'd say got a cult from just playing the video game was like maybe Clem. Maybe Clem.
Slam Nation.
Yeah, it was just like it was just a Blasters player who just happened to hit insane clips, and then Clem Nation was just added at the end for some strange reason. Clem is a unique individual.
Clem was also really nice. Like he's like a really cool guy. So.
One of the greatest people I have ever met.
That is true. I'm just goated.
The Lord Sandstorm in this breakout performance. That's not a breakout performance, you dig dog. He literally got reset in grants. But anyways.
What do you mean? Practice 2 days.
No, he didn't, bro. He's lying to all of you, bro.
Bro, what was that one tweet I saw with like a bunch of glares? It was like, imagine losing to Sandstorm and he only practiced 2 days. How did that make you feel?
Yeah, no, he just tweeted it out. He's just like, imagine being a top player losing to Sandstorm 2 days before a tournament, bro. We all have him added, and we all talk to him too. It's literally just it's not real, bro. He's just lying to you guys. But you all feed into it anyways, and nobody seems to believe me, so I give up, bro. It's like it really does feel like Sandstorm is a government official.
It's like that one time he like people thought he had 0 practice before BCX.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yes, Sandstorm might have seriously practiced 2 days before the tournament, but before that, I like for a fact he was sparring, bro. He was sparring everybody. He was just doing good. Like, he was just practicing. Maybe not seriously, but he was practicing. Just like the way the rest of us do, bro.
No, the king is different.
The king can... Never mind.
No, the king can what?
Nothing? Hold up. Blast off.
Easy.
People don't know that I literally coached Musical Mulch a week before she showed up in the Blue vid. They literally absorbed my advice like a sponge.
Are you talking about Woody?
Nah,
Or who
Clem.
said that?
He coached Musical Mulch, and now that I think about it, it makes sense. But it looks like kind of outdated because Musical Mulch has a tendency to go for like really hard reads.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Why you choose this legend out of all the legends? Because not all of the legends have active input on their bow 6. So it's just like active input anywhere. So Moonin is like the trendiest bow legend we got at the moment.
Active input on the 6? You mean the
On the
6?
weapons.
Yeah.
Or anywhere, to be honest. The only legend that we've had close that has broken mechanics that fit with the meta at the moment is Zariel. That's about as far as it goes though. Oh god.
With Dios.
It hits so late, it's so filthy, bro. Oil blaster stuff like 22. Yeah, nah, it shows, bro. Bro, to this day, like canon is it's so filthy, bro. That's nothing I can't handle because all the canon players are absolute nuts. What is the meta? Extensions, low speed, high strength is definitely one of them. Characters with just generalized SIGs that you can throw in general directions because a lot of the meta has put new dash in a position where people are actually super hard to read unless you like just aim in the general direction. So when you have a bow character like Zariel where the consequences for hitting those SIGs are like dying in orange, then you have the right pick. Oh, that was filthy.
That was, what the, I didn't even, did you dodge or was that a backdash?
I fell off the ledge and I dodged back.
No.
All I know is that X is free. You have no idea, bro. When writes an original song, what's it about? How she lost to Linfei that one time. Well, no, how she watched her companion Kaya lose that one time. Just get absolutely shredded and like diced and sliced and torched in eternal flames. The flames of the red dragon. You make live tomorrow? Nah, I don't go live. I don't go live on any other day besides Tuesdays, usually at 5 or 4. If it's later, then just know it's not for like bad reason. It's terrifying, people. No, this SIG sucks, bro. This weapon sucks. Ah! Okay. Like, the neutral was getting a little too intense, bro.
Did you not punish his side sig with your side sig? You
Bro,
side
yes.
dotted it.
I don't even. Yes, I was just scared.
Gotcha.
Active input, by definition, in a realm where there are so many weapons that currently don't have it, puts active input in a position where it is still severely broken and timeless, which is not a bad thing. It's just like, if you really want to survive, then we suggest meta picks. But meta only truly matters if you seriously just want to make the game easier for yourself. That's why people make top picks in the first place. It's not because other legends are bad, but other legends are just better, fundamentally speaking. Gonna grow, bro. Clem, you might need to die, bro. You're so weird. Like, even I would never make this comment. like I'm like the furthest thing from gay, bro. From sus.
I'm not even gonna entertain this.
Bro, I'm constantly thinking about this video that I saw about like red snail eggs, like the pink ones that like when you burst them, they'd be like ooey gooey, bro.
I just realized you queued the 2 Isaiah guys in a row.
Amazing.
It's interesting because they're like completely different.
I know. One of them plays slow tactical blasters, the other plays whatever you name this kind of play style.
The other one plays permanent flowchart mash.
Yes, bro. This guy's been a nut for as long as I played the video game. Like, I got better, and while I queued him, this guy is still playing the way he is to this very day, bro.
Yeah, actually though, he just got better at it though.
Yeah, it's
He's
just
like
like,
figured out all the extensions, but obviously it just doesn't.
what's the
work.
minimum hertz you need to complete, bro? There's no minimum hertz, you'll be fine. I even talk about this now. I know it's a little old, but hear me out. When I was coaching Jetbean, turns out the guy was on 144 at the time of him getting top 2 against 360 hertz. I'm sure you'll be fine. The eggs that look like berries? Yes, bro. Funny enough, the comment is made by Thomas, bro, the villager. This playstyle, funny enough, is actually very exhausting to fight against. But like, it's because like when you start playing neutral, bro, like it's just completely ignored, which honestly is kind of fair because it's canon. Like, alright.
He's like, oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, I just face bombed because, like, what? Like, canon is made for nuts, bro.
He's like Gucci about, but he chose the wrong character.
Swear to God, bro, Adam Cole picks up Limfei, he might be better than Gucci Bao.
Wow, he has to learn all the shit, all the reads.
No problem. Well, the reads isn't like side light and light, wait a little bit, D-light barrier recovery. And then another one. Behold, neutro. It's over. Never mind. I don't know why you went for that.
He always does. Oh my god.
Player 2 wins.
Audrey Mations is such a crazy name, by the way. That's actually mad creative. Like, if you're an animation YouTuber, bro, like, there's two different types of people. People just have whatever name they want to have, and then something with Mations at the end. It's corny, but it's like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Back when I had like a different animation channel, I also had it that way.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Hun. You're one of my very best friends in the whole wide world. Ooh, I didn't mean to go for all that. I hate you, Cannon. I hate you. That was actually good. Never mind, Clem. You're like too mushy, bro. You gotta pass it away, bro. Like we're not the boys. We're men. Like what are we doing? Giving each other affection. Go give it to your girlfriend or something. Ooh. That would have been true. Alright, whatever. And Scythe is such a weird matchup. It is. It feels like you're getting overwhelmed on the grounds, but to be fair, Cannon overwhelms everything on the grounds, except for maybe Spear on a bad day. This playstyle is so exhausting to fight, bro. spam both side stick till it hits every single time. No, I met Adam Cool in Spain. Very cool guy. I just don't talk to him because I don't know where to find him. Bro, you can take the win, bro. I'm sorry, but like, please let it end, bro. I'd rather just start on a clean slate. Oh god. Hold on. WC's that didn't do that on purpose.
I'm back. I'm sleepy, bro. I'm gonna like nap. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright.
How can you nap when you see this exciting Isaiah gameplay?
Shut the.
Alright, bro. Peace.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Why is Witchabout your #1 op? He's been in positions where he has actively preyed on my downfall. it started to get a little bit scary, bruh. Like, I'd be fine if it was just like once, but it's like, it's interesting behavior. That's all I can really say. I don't like making things too public, but it's chill. My downfall prayer wins this time, I fear. You think yourself passive or not? I mean, depends. Depends on what I'm feeling. If I'm in a position where I'm actually about to lose and any hit counts, then I will be passive no matter what, bro. Whoever takes the win, right, Impala? Yeah. Being passive, bro, I hate that term, first of all, because it's just like, people make it sound like a bad thing. I know being the aggressive player is cooler, but bro, like, Sandstorm has historically played the worst. I am not even kidding. Like, if you've ever played neutral against Sandstorm, you know it's actually super exhausting because of the fact that he gives up so much stage before he makes an actual engagement. And meanwhile, all of his engagements involve weapon throws. It's just filthy. Never actual beef. It's just behavior that I prefer to stay away from. You think Bunny's going to be relevant soon? Dude, he's relevant now. I find it interesting though. Like, every time there's like a trans player on stream, like the chat has to get turned off because Twitch chat is extremely disrespectful. Oh god, hold on. There you go. Yeah, nah, Bunny's insane. Like, her ground gauntlets game is so filthy, bro. I can't stand it. Personally, I cannot stand it. It only looks like a mental toll to play against because scythe on hit is it's so perfect, and the on hit for it are usually guaranteed confirms that you guys don't know about. That makes it look like this guy's just unstoppable. Like, his on hit is just beautiful. OMG, like, just look at it, bro. It's never that. Respectfully, it is never that. When you have two weapons that are so valuable on weapon throw, bro, like, on one of the most disgusting weapon gimmicks, or just gimmicks to ever come out of most platform fighters, it is just an absolute chore. Thoughts on Ezio? Potential. Just a lot of potential. Riddled with it. I don't consider myself passive. If I'm passive, then I'm not winning a tournament. Or like, I'm not in a position where I, as a passive player, can win a tournament. You think it's good to try to emulate pros' playstyles? As long as you understand why, then yes. If you do it for no reason, then no. McD should try Ezio, bro. McD is the king of playing boring legends and playing boring, but every time he wins, I'm nothing but happy for him. So it's still, yeah, nah. I'd be in a position. I'd be more than happy to see him play it. I would not be more than happy to play against him with it. That's about it. If I miss one more time, I might have to SD in real life. Sword feels so boring to play. Yeah, no kidding, bro. Alright, yeah, nah, I have to play Scythe. I just have to. Sandstorm's playstyle during Frigg was so old. Like, you could just tell it was old, bro. But Sandstorm historically has been fundamentally above Radish for a minute now. I won't lie, bro, like, it starts to show. Like, matchup wise, tournament wise, it has always been like not that close. I missed. Never mind, it's not over. Yeah, there we go. I just remembered this is the map of my dreams. I won San Diego 23 like that. I think the best part about being a tournament winner in the first place is like the idea of just like anytime you replicate a certain situation that made you win a tournament, bro, you just it's just like it's bliss, bro. It's just bliss. Guys, like randomly, I know I'm not like the kind of guy who's qualified to say things like this, but dating advice. I'm just saying, bro, like energy is one of the most important things, bro. It's so important because traditionally the average person is, or at least the average male is built to believe that they're supposed to like really step in and like really initiate a relationship and conversation. Just randomly, but like, I am so serious when I say that. Like, you have to gauge your energy, bro. If you're in a position where you are constantly initiating conversation, or you can just sense when you are in a position where you are, of course, like doing too much. Like you'll feel it, bro. And when you feel it, don't cut them off. Like don't do that toxic like Instagram reel, TikTok thing. Don't cut them off, but just know how to move. Remember, you can only match energy if you want to be happy with somebody. Just random advice. Just don't repeat the mistake that I did. Sometimes you lose sight of that goal because you actually like somebody. Sometimes. Bro, listen, I can give you guys advice because I've learned too much. I've just learned too much. Now I'm in the position where it's like, yes. What do you think of Glitch about Playstyle? It's chill. It's exciting, I guess, but wait until they find out. Like, Qatars on hit are supposed to be like beautiful. Like there should be close to no mistakes. So it's just like nothing I haven't seen before. I don't know why you're giving us dating advice when we all play Brawlhalla here. It's because people ask me for it in certain positions anyway. It's just like because everybody in here is mostly male, so like we are always looking for, we're always gonna look for that ultimate L word. Didn't make a mistake, you learn from the experience. It's chill, bro. It's both. I made my mistakes and I learned from my experiences because they both kind of go hand in hand and they don't really have like the same turn. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. Truly, it is embarrassing. So if I made the mistake, it's labeled as a mistake. But yes, it is an experience that I will never be forgetting. If the girl that you like is not matching energy with you, bro, or like the responses look wrong, like they feel off, it feels like they're not engaged, it's because in most cases they aren't. Unless you need serious advice and like you actually just don't know or not. But in the rare case, in the most common case that you do know what's going on, and you feel like something's off, maybe when you text them, they're one-worded responses. You ask questions and they willingly put themselves in a position where they're not responding properly, like where their energy is just too low. You just gotta understand how to move. In this case, if it's like an actual significant other who's doing that, you're gonna have to talk it out because that's like a completely different like case in itself. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. One-worded responses are crazy. Yeah, you'd be right. You guys know, actually, story time. There was this girl who who actually really liked me. Like, we would talk a lot. Eventually, I visited her house and whatnot, and hit it off pretty well. But eventually, there was a point where her energy was too low for me to bear. Like, I just didn't like it. And the reason why was because anytime I started talking to her, it started getting one-worded. Every time I talked to her, it was low energy, you know? Like, but the problem is I didn't know that that was like how things were supposed to be. I thought, oh, maybe she's just playing hard to get. Maybe it's looking bad. Maybe it's like, oh, maybe I'm supposed to like pay attention. Like maybe I'm supposed to do more.
2, 1, brawl.
Absolutely horrendous. You should not be doing that, bro. It's bad because I remember I try to make a joke. I try to make a joke to her, and you know what she typed, bro? HA period. HA period, bro. It was actually unbelievable, bro. One of the worst things you could do. So what's the point? Essentially, I cut her off. Like, I stopped talking to her. And after that, she tried to add me again on a separate platform. And she was just like, oh, I missed you so very much. I'm like, oh god, she's getting poetic. What is this? What's this all about? And the reason why she was like that in the first place was because turns out nobody was giving her that energy. You'd think she must have hated me, but she literally came back on a random platform that she found me on. Right? So she came back, she added me, and I tried to talk to her again so I could see her again, maybe. Like maybe it's like oh, we just falling out, but we're talking again. No! It was the same thing. I would try to talk to her, it was impossible, and then eventually I had enough. Listen, when somebody actually gets rid of energy deliberately, that's completely different compared to if they're just trying to make you take the hint. In this case, I decided to just cut ties. I had to block. Because at that point, she knew what she was doing. She was like love bombing me. And ultimately, it was just not looking good for both me and her. So the message is just to gauge your energy, bro. Like, you'll be surprised when you actually know when somebody really likes you. You into any shows / anime? I haven't watched a TV show or an anime in a really long time. And after a little while, it's just like she'll like me because she missed the energy that I gave her, and that's like one of the things that women will realize at some point or another that they actually missed out on. Sometimes, like, they're actually really good at hiding it, I won't lie, but if they're seriously not interested, they won't care. But if they had invested energy at first and it just falls off after a while, you'll know, bro. Like, they will feel like they missed out on somebody. And that's like one of the better revenges to think about.
Rematch. Hugin.
And Paul, I've been getting the same response for 2 months. Is it time to pull the plug? It really just depends on what you're looking for. But like, if you feel like your energy is not being appreciated and you feel like you're trying too hard, then you are, bro.
2, 1.
Then you really just are, bro. And my best advice is not to cut them off unless they're, you know, deliberately being the way they are. But instead, just know how to move. And in this case, just try to avoid being in a position where it's like, you know what's going on, but like, bro, listen, girls aren't dumb. Like, they know when somebody's interested. Especially with the fact that, girls don't talk to anybody, but people talk to them. Like, they just kind of have it a little bit easier for them. Now, with that in mind, Like, they know when you're interested in them. They just know, bro. So, listen, if you're in a position where like where the energy's too low, bro, then it might be time to pull the plug. Wow. I'm better than you, Impala? That's cool. I think I'll see you in bracket then. Or did you want to find me in a custom game? Because you're probably not getting it anyways. If you guys don't know, bro, like, Santi is my demon. For any of the Christian viewers out there, let me explain. Essentially, I lose to this guy terribly. Like, now, if I got 3-0'd by Santi, I know that it was because I got, like, outplayed, like, severely, bro. Because back then, he really was one of the greatest 1v1 players we ever had during the 21 season. Hey, I'll put money on it? Really? Well, I mean, money or not, you're kind of in bad luck because I'm a Christian, bro. It's against the Bible to do such a thing. How much do I need to try to stream snipe pros? Usually 2,500 or above. That's how everybody like gets their upbringing anyways. It's chill. Wow. He literally just landed dry after wasting all of his resources. I mean, to be fair, he knew he was in trouble, like when he just UC'd and then just spent 3 jumps. But like, I didn't know he just do max. He just do max in game. Does all of your earnings go to church? I heard you gave some to good cause after VCX. So essentially, there's this thing called diezmos where you give 10% to the church. My money doesn't go to the church, but it still goes to another donation one way or another because my taxes get reduced. So I know that it's like still of value. Now, oh shoot, I lost. Anyways, it's that I am currently in a position where I'm going to help my parents buy out the rest of the house. And that's just where my money's going. It's just it's what we settled on instead. They're gonna reimburse the money, so it's just like it's chill. But since it's like their own son, who's not gonna just like kind of plead for it back. It's just whatever. It's just like at least like I can wait. At least the bank doesn't charge you for taking long. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a loan, but like way easier on the conscience. Wow, that is annoying. I still remember when I used to get so mad at Brawlhalla. Dude, don't we all? Even to this day, bro, I still cry over Brawlhalla, but it's because I enjoy the game that much. Like, I enjoy winning so much, bro. Good job on fourth. I appreciate that. Like, listen, it's not a bad thing to congratulate me for this kind of placement, especially not like online. Because for me, bro, like fourth is my record placement online. So in other words, I'm one away from qualifying for a Royale, and I haven't had that since like Winters. I haven't placed fourth since Winters, online anyways. At LAN, I'll be more than settled, and to this day, I don't really understand why, but I mean, just know like that's a better environment for me, at least for in sake of performance. The stress is extremely high, but like at least I know like I have potential to just do better on Hugin, and I mean, hey, I'm not really one trick, and I'm not a presumed one trick anymore, because now I can actually refute that with saying that I am good at Scythe now. Side sig. I'm going for it. Nah. Yeah, I won't lie, bro. Like sometimes the losses become like a bit high. I don't know, bro. I just go autistic whenever I win a major. Like all of a sudden, I don't know how to speak. I won't lie, bro. Tithing is kind of hard to do at the moment, especially like me as like a growing adult getting ready to move out. And the main problem with that is like, okay, there's so many new chapters in my life that I have no idea if I should like tithe now, and if God would understand, like, oh, maybe like it's chill, like maybe he just needs a little bit more time before he comes around to the idea of it. You think Bo is broken? I think it's good. Maybe back then it was top 3, but nowadays it's way harder than it used to be. Now, it is 7 in the afternoon, or at night technically, so this is usually when it's time to say goodbye. But this stream specifically has a lot of weight behind it, because I got to talk about a lot of things that I kind of needed off my chest that I just can't express on Twitter without my brand being in trouble. So yeah, that's just about it. I just feel alright. Like it's just chill. So thank you guys. But I will see you guys on the flip. I'll talk more about this on the next stream or in a video.